graduate high school or go back to college and feel like you'll never find work that aligns with who you are and what you believe. So that was me. You know, people see me today, they see the work that I'm doing, and they don't know my story. They don't know my backstory. So this was me. I didn't graduate high school. I left high school in the 11th grade. I had my son when I was 16. So I got pregnant while I was in high school, dropped out of high school, didn't go back to school until 10 years later to get my GED. So, you know, in between that time, I worked a lot of minimum wage jobs. I wouldn't say that I didn't give me a sense of purpose, because I believe every job that I've been on, even though a lot of them were minimum wage before I started, you know, doing the work that I'm doing now and transitioning to jobs that were paying more, I believe every job that I was on helped me to get to where I am today. So although, you know, they were jobs that surely a lot of people would consider, you know, low paying jobs, not jobs that are very fulfilling, I believe every job helped me to be where I am today. Yes, ma'am.
I say, I work a lot of jobs too, and I look back and say, well, you know, it's something to every job.
That's it.
I try to tell my little cousin that. I say, but it's something to every job.
Something to every job. Every job taught me something. I started at Burger King. You know, right back there on Highway 415 back there. That's your pathway. Yeah. So I started my first job at 16 was at Burger King, and I learned so much from that job. So I believe every job that I've done, it has prepared me for what I'm doing now. So I believe any type of work experience, any type of, you know, job history you have, it's all preparing you for where you are now. So don't, you know, look at those jobs as if, you know, that's just a job, you know, compared to a career. Because the people ask me all the time, well, what's the difference between a job and a career? It's really not a big difference. It's just some, you know, you consider a career as a long-term employment, but it's really not a big difference, you know, if you ask me, because some people are in what's considered to be a job. It may be a minimum wage job, but they're in it long term. If they love it, if it's working for you, hey, that's good. You know, I'm not trying to tell you leave that job, but the reason I do the work that I'm doing is for those that's in work that they're frustrated with. Work, they know they don't want to do this. They're stressed out. Like when you to the point where you pull up to that job and you have to, you know, you have to woo-saw, like, Lord.
Or you look at your
you look at your clock and you know, you get physically sick. You know, this is real. Like, people are physically sick on their job because it's just, they just don't want to do it. So that's the people that I'm speaking to. But you know, if you make $8 an hour and you happy with that, it's paying your bills, it's taking care of your family, you good, you're good. I'm not trying to tell you go and do something else. But I'm speaking to those people that's on those jobs and they're frustrated and you know that you need to be doing something different. But a lot of times, especially if they've been in it for so long, they're afraid, you know, they don't know the first step to take to even transition out of that work. So that's where I come in at, to help you prepare to, you know, move into the